There's a half second before the word yes even leaves your mouth. Most people, they don't even notice it because the yes comes out anyway, smooth, automatic, already halfway out before you've even checked in with yourself. But something happens in that half second. A small tightening in the throat, a drop in the stomach, your shoulders pulling in just slightly, as if bracing for what you're about to agree to. The body registers something first, and then the mouth overrides it a moment later. Today, we're going to slow that half second down. Most of us call this people pleasing, and picture the extreme version, someone who lost themselves completely, who can't even say no to anything. But there is a quieter version that almost everyone knows. It's not one dramatic moment. It's dozens of small ones scattered throughout an ordinary week. Maybe it's a yes to plans you didn't want, or a yes to a task that wasn't yours to take on. A yes that left your body a little heavier than it was a few minutes before. I've stood beside people in some of the hardest moments of their lives, and I've noticed something small, but very telling. Even when someone is exhausted, even when they're in pain, the word that comes out first, it's almost always, "I'm fine." But the body says otherwise. The face, the breath, the hands, all of it says something different than the words do. We're taught so early to just override what we feel, that it becomes automatic in the biggest moments of our lives. Think of the last time this happened to you. Someone asked you for something. Maybe it was your time, your help, your agreement. And yes came out before you even had a chance to actually ask yourself what you wanted. Where did you feel it happen? Think about it. For some people, it's the throat, a catch right before the word leaves. And then for others, it's the stomach, a small drop. Sometimes it's the shoulders, already holding the weight of what you just agreed to before you even started. And none of that is a flaw. It's just information. Your body speaking in the only language it has, sensation. A full beat before your mind even had words for it. Let's take a small moment now and just think about where this usually shows up for you, specifically. Not in general, just in your own body. Maybe you already know, and maybe you never actually stop to think about it. And either one is fine. This is where we slow down and actually listen, using 4 simple movements. Notice, breathe, ask, listen. Notice starts with catching that half second itself, just the flicker before the yes. You don't need to change anything yet. You just need to know it's there. Okay, how about this? Let's practice noticing right now, even without a real moment in front of you. Bring to your mind a fairly ordinary request. It doesn't have to be anything huge. Someone asking you to do something, just picture it clearly and just notice. Is there any flicker at all? Even a faint one? Before your imagined yes? Breathe means giving yourself one breath before the word comes out. And it's not to necessarily change anything. It's just to make a little room between the ask and the automatic response. Let's take that breath together, shall we? Breathe in through your nose and out slowly through your mouth. One more. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Notice if anything in your chest or your stomach softened, even slightly, just from that little pause. Just notice. I'll give you a moment. Ask means turning toward whatever's underneath the yes, gently. What am I afraid of? What do I think will happen if I say no? And just let whatever surfaces be there. Maybe it's disappointing someone, being seen as being difficult, or losing a connection that matters to you. I know what that feels like. Maybe you do too. Sometimes the fear traces back further than the moment itself. Maybe somewhere along the way, you learned that your worth was only tied to what you gave or what you agreed to, or how easy you were to be around. That belief, it didn't start with a person asking you today. It really started somewhere much earlier. And the script has been running quietly ever since. You don't need to solve where it started right now. You only just need to notice that it's there, underneath the yes, doing its best to keep you connected to the people around you. Listen means letting whatever comes back arrive in its own time. Sometimes it's a memory or just a feeling with no words attached to it. Or it could even be silence, and that's okay too. You're not solving anything today. You're only learning to listen to it. Let's pause here for a moment and check in with your whole body. Not just the one spot we've been talking about. Let's start at the top of your head and just slowly let your attention move down your forehead, your jaw. Just notice, is it tight or loose? Your shoulders, your chest. And now notice the rhythm of your breath. Now your stomach. All the way down to your hands, resting wherever they are. You don't need to change anything. Just notice it. The way you've just noticed clouds passing by. Now, if you like, rest one hand on your stomach and one on your throat. Just let it rest there for a breath or two. There's nothing to fix, just contact. Now, I want you to bring your own moment to mind. Not mine, yours. A recent yes that wasn't fully true. And something small is okay. It doesn't need to be dramatic. Just let yourself remember it, just for a moment. Who was there? What was asked of you? What you said back? And now notice what happens in your body simply from remembering it. Is there tightness? Is there heaviness? Does something drop or pull in or go still? Whatever you notice is correct because it's yours. Stay with it a little longer than feels comfortable. It's not to dwell in it, but because this is often where people rush past the sensation and go straight back to the thinking. Just this once, let your body finish speaking before your mind takes over again. That noticing, it's the whole practice today. Not fixing the pattern of saying yes or forcing yourself to say no the next time. It's just learning that your body already knew before you did what was true for you in that moment. And every time you catch that half second, even without changing what you say next, you're building a different relationship with your own body. One where it's not overridden quite so automatically. One where it gets heard, even briefly, before the yes comes out. This is what it means to hold your own truth. Not perfectly, not every time, just a little more than you did before. Before we close, let's take a slower breath together. In through your nose, filling your chest gently, and out longer than the breath in, just letting your shoulders drop and relax. One more like that. In through your nose and out. However you've experienced this today, whether something surfaced clearly or nothing much at all, both are exactly right. This isn't a practice you just have to get right. It's a practice of paying attention a little more than you did yesterday. I'm Jeanne Lovespots. Your body, it already knows how to heal. It's just waiting for you to listen. If you'd like a simple visual reminder, I've put together a printable called This Is Where Your Body Speaks. It's linked below.